There we go. Walking outside. Again. It's your boy. It's ya boy. Okay, that I see the bushes that I want to head towards. I'm not sure how I can get to them. Basically, what I'm doing right now is that there's a beautiful flower field that I was able to observe from my window. And it's in the middle of this like swampy location over here that is also right outside my window. And I'm currently trying to understand what would be the best way to get to that flower field, and I think I've found one. People walk dogs here, so there are all sorts of like little shifty makeshift roads. Like I'm not sure if you can see one. You should be able to now. It's like a little makeshift path, walkway. My eye. Something got in my eye. So my plan is to get to that beautiful flower field and observe it. Basically, it has these kind of flowers in it. I hope you can see them very well. I hope so. I also need to get myself a Bluetooth headset, at least like a wireless headset, so when I move my camera around, you can still hear me and not flowers, because flowers don't talk. And I also need myself a proper phone to film all this shit. But that's perhaps for another time. Whereas now I just want to get to those flowers and look at their beauty and shit. You know, I'm a lonely person. Oh, there is a pathway. What do you know? It doesn't lead to the flowers. I'm not sure it does. Okay, I'm in it. I'm almost in it. So, I'm a pretty lonely dude. In terms of, I'm kind of antisocial. Oh no! It's completely flooded. And my shoes ain't cut out for that shit. I don't know. Let me try to go around it. I hope it's just the road that is flooded. Yeah, it looks like it. Because the place is swampy in general, but I think I can navigate this swampy place without falling into any sort of actual swamp waterland. Oh yeah, look at, I mean, hold on, let me show you. There we go. Look at that. Look at all this. Ain't that beautiful? This is incredible, and I can actually see steps of some other person who walked here. I'm walking basically on their footprints. And there's another one little walkway. Perhaps somebody left it here, or perhaps some person kept going here and left this path. Look at that. That is beautiful. And you have blue, and you have white and bluish white. Basically, the lower ones are blue, but the younger ones, they're white. I bet they're just not fully saturated with a blue pigment yet. But some of them are completely white, and that is also pretty cool. Like, it's a rare mutation. It's a rare little breed of the blue ones, which is totally amazing. If I had a girlfriend, and I know that's a long shot because I'm, again, antisocial and just random, very boring person. I like ranting about shit. I don't really, whatever, doesn't matter. It looks, you see this? This one here, come on, focus. Yeah, there we go. This one here is white, just generally white, but this one here is pink. Yeah, there you go. Can you see it? It's pinkish. And that over there, I can see these ones are now these are just simply pink. It's incredible. Now that was hashtag worth it, and this one has green and blue, but that's just green from the flower, from the general greenness, not like specific color green. So yeah, I mean, that was amazing. What was I saying? What I was saying is, if I had a girlfriend, and it's unlikely, but if I'd make that beautiful flower, what do you call it? Bouquet? And we call it bouquet and rush, so fuck you. If I'll make a beautiful flower thing for her. But man, this here, like, this is amazing. I hope the camera catches it, because I doubt it. I can't see too well because it's very bright outside. The sun is very shiny, and thus it's almost impossible to see what I'm filming. I can barely make out myself, and I have a background. See those white ones? Yeah, they're really beautiful. I think, by the way, I was thinking about that. I think that they are rare. Like, why evolution didn't just snuff them out? Why do they exist if they are so rare? Okay, now here is actual swamp. Why evolution didn't snuff them out? I think that's because when they are rare, they are a thing. Like, one white flower in a blue field stands out. It's just random theory. I'm not an expert, but I would think that one white flower in a blue field attracts insects because it's unlike the others. It's rare. Oh man, I stepped in some water. My shoe is now full of water. Damn it. It's not like completely full. It's half full, but I'm well in the swamp. Okay, I have to get out of here some way. I was saying, one flower stands out in a blue field, which attracts insects because it's a rare occasion. Yeah, it's water. It's more water in my shoe. Damn it! now it's okay. It was 1/3 full. Now it's actually like 2/3 full. I definitely should try to get out of here without completely being drowned in water. I guess I'll just head back once I came from. Okay. Try to avoid watery water. Because my shoe is now full of water, whenever I step, it feels wet. I'm like, did I step into the water again? Even if I didn't. Okay. 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 I'm heading towards... Okay, I see steps of some other person. I should probably follow them, because unless that person was a seaman, water people, Lovecraftian water dude, he probably didn't walk on water. Or he was Jesus. Like, pff, Christians say Jesus didn't die, so maybe it was Jesus, you know. Just appreciating flowers, you know. Like Jesus do. I didn't finish my thought, as always, but I should. I think that the white ones, and the pinkish ones, because they are rare, they stand out, and thus attract insects. If there was more of them, blue ones are more attractive. But the rarity of it, that's what attracts insects. Because they're like, shit, that's some random cool ass shit. That's random. And like, I'm gonna check it out. I think that's why. That's my hunch. Or perhaps there are some specific insects who may be like colorblind or whatever. Like, because like humans, like flowers, there are some specific insect type kind of mutation that allows a certain population of insects to see that white flower and go for it. instead of going for the blue ones. Let me show you something. Now that is a muddy, fucky little river, but it is full of froggy fellas. Not here, I don't see any, but down that way it is full of frogs. I think I can actually see one way in the distance, just floating around. You wouldn't be able to see it, which is sad. Perhaps I should try to get to the froggy place. The grass is maybe full of frogs as well. I can hear something shivering in the grass. But there ain't no frogs. As a dog ran here, kind of like what my grandma did. The dog looks wet. It either showered in the river, or it completely bathed in it. Like, what I meant to say is either fell by accident, or it just like went, okay, I'm gonna go nuts in the river. Okay, I can hear the froggy fellas. And there's a lot of them, froggy fellas. Okay. As I already said a couple of times, I'm incredibly shy. So I really hate to film when there's other people walking by. Because they look at me and they think something about me. And that's so shy. Just cringes me out. I know it's stupid, but come on, people. Fuck you. Oh, there's a bird. It's sad that, you know, human eye is incredible. No words, just human eye. Mwah. Look at that. See the bird? Like, not just the eye itself, but how we focus on the movement, like the collaboration between eye and brain and muscle and everything. It just picks out all the tiniest details in the scene, whereas combined with the sound as well, like everything, just human comprehension. And like, I want the medium, the camera and shit, to be able to see that as well. Okay, there are actually people there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be comfortable with them around, so I'll kind of try to go on a different beach. And I'll try to get some froggies on camera. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, froggies don't hang out here because it's not shady. But yeah, you can probably hear them. There's some frogs there, and there's some children. I don't want to scare neither frogs nor children, so just hang out here. Okay, there were people there. And they actually speak English. God. I wonder if they are like, why do you speak English? It's Russia. I'm the last person to ask that question, but there were kids, and kids were screaming like, "Oh, it's tadpoles! Oh no, it's actual frog! No, it's a tadpole!" I hope when I walk back that the people will be gone, and I can film normally. And not feel the cringe of filming when there are people there. It's funny, you know, because in my mind I have this amazing picture of me coming up, hey, where are you guys from? Like, interacting with random people, and sometimes I do that, but it's always very cringe for me, because I'm very socially awkward. So just avoid that. I know it's not healthy or good. Man, the sun. I know it's not very good for you. But, like, what do you gotta do? I also need a stand. I need a proper camera stand, because while this is cool, I need a way to, like, put it down and maybe walk around and do some shit. I need to be able to provide a static frame of reference, as well as like dynamic movement shit. Check it out. There's a mountain. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. There's a mountain there with like rainwater tracks or bike tracks. I know that bikers ride down it, as well as rainwater goes down it. I should probably get on top of it. Man, it's really hot. It's very hot here. It's not your Sahara Desert, but it's pretty damn hot. I'd say it's my it's my level hot, as hot as me. at least close to as hot as me. Okay, I understand that it's pretty hard to get really as hot as me, but it's just close, just almost. Maybe at noon it was as hot as me. It's now past noon. The sun is going towards the sunset. Does it make sense? Does the phrase make sense? Do you say that? I don't care. The sun is going to set. Let's put it that way. Oh, look. Everything is muddy and dirty. And I'm trying to avoid getting muddy and dirty. But my foot is actually already soaking wet. What I'm hoping is because it's so hot, maybe it'll dry out by itself. Or maybe it'll get all wet and with dirty water. And I'll get infected. And my foot's gonna bulge. I know that's not gonna happen. But something like that happened when I was in the military, though. My toenail, for whatever reason, decided, like, fuck life, I'm growing into his skin. It's never done that. Never done that before. Never done that since. But then one time in the military, because, like, yeah, when else? It's like I'm growing into this guy's finger, and it got all infected and. It's good that I served as a medical guy type of person, that I had access to medicine and shit, so that I can actually cure it. Because I didn't give a thought to it. I thought that at first it was just irritation from army boots, because a lot of people get that. But then it started like hurting and shit. I was like, damn, gotta do something about it. And I had to like do some ugly shit to pull it out of there. It was disgusting. It healed over the course of 1 week or something like that. But some people were not as lucky, you know. It's funny. I say white privilege. It's not necessarily white privilege. I guess it is kind of white privilege. Is that because I am born in an intellectual family. Like, it's a, I'll put it that way. I'll put it as more generic term, heritage privilege. I was born in an intellectual family. They, like my father, pressured me to go to the university, where I got to be able to say, hey, I'm a programmer. And just me saying, hey, I'm a programmer, ended up with me being in this position where I ended up. Man, let me show you something. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm on top of this little mountain cliff, and it is beautiful out here. It's just unspeakable. So I was saying, all these things aligning together ended up with me being able to say, hey, I'm a programmer, and being what is known as a hacker. When you think of hackers, you think of people hacking computers, but in the military, a hacker simply means you're like filling out stupid paperwork for people who don't want to do shit, like for your elders, because of course they ain't gonna do shit. They want to just do nothing and get drunk. Fuck me. That's what is known as a hacker. You just do paperwork. And that's what I did. And I ended up doing that paperwork in like the most VIP place in the entire like a military division, which was the medical little facility thing. So I had medicine and I had a computer, so fuck me, it was just like normal life. The only thing that, like, it had military stupidity, of course, but it was the best. I felt like the king of the entire thing. Out of all the soldiers, I don't know anyone who had more privileges. I guess I got to work for them, kind of. Like, if I was slacking off, I would lose that job. If I was, like, I did have to do a lot of work. It was a stupid, ridiculous amount of work sometimes, where I had to, like, overnight do shit. But over time, I learned how to do that work efficiently. What mattered in a specific work doing. What was important and what wasn't. Okay, hold on a second. That should be better. Over time, I learned what they look at, like where I have to work hard and where I can slack off and just copy paste some random piece of data. Like, I had to, what I'm saying is, I got into a very lucky position, a very privileged position. For that position, I did have to work. And I did work a lot. And a lot of people that I knew that worked with me, like on their little jobs, they didn't wish my job on themselves. And I knew that because they either told me that, because I had to work at night, I had to work at day, just basically like, I can get pulled out of sleep just like you do now. You now need to do this because tomorrow we gonna do like a march and we need some paperwork filled out for that randomly out of nowhere because it's military, whatever. And a lot of people I knew told me that I wouldn't do that. Like, I would just say fuck you, get the fuck out of it. Or a lot of people actually, like, actively in their positions told, like, I observed them telling other people to, like, who ask shit of them to, no, fuck you, I ain't doing that. And it's a funny thing. I didn't. Like, I helped almost everybody. If you were semi-nice to me, you can be... I can help you if you needed some help out of nowhere. Okay, let me. If you were semi-nice to me, I can help you. In which is a thing that a lot of people laughed at me for. Like, you are a prostitute or whatever. But that earned me the shit that I got. That I could call random people out of nowhere, and not everybody, but some of them would feel obliged to me. They would feel in debt, and they would do shit for me. Like, they wouldn't just tell me to fuck off, as is so common in the military. You ask somebody of something, especially your higher-ups, and they say, fuck off. No. I can ask people of shit. I was privileged in that way too. So, what I'm saying is, I got in a privileged position, and I was able to keep it because I also worked hard. So it's like a double-edged sword. I got there, but there were also a couple of people who could have also done that job that I did. But they didn't do it because they weren't privileged enough. For whatever reason. Like, life played its cards in such a way that they didn't get is a privilege, that they ended up in a different department. For example, they ended up as a, what do you call it? Also hackers, but for like different different departments. Like mine was medical, and it's the most VIP. Next to me, I would say, was the, what do you call it? Command center. I think it's command center. It's shtab in Russian. It's headquarters. Yeah, I bet it's headquarters. So the next VIP hackers to me, hackers are the most VIP. We had to work the most, but we, oh no, my foot is also again water. Okay. We had to work the most, but we also had access to like to computers. We can play computer games if nobody saw. Of course. Everybody knew, but you were not supposed to be able to. Like nobody was supposed to be able to see that you did that. Otherwise, you'll get fucked in the ass. Not literally. I didn't work in that kind of place. I didn't serve my military. So yeah. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, the next VIP was the command centers, the headquarters hackers, and then the bottom hackers were like actual division, actual like battalion, other shit hackers. Like, because each battalion had its paperwork, and they would pick out a random soldier that would do that, but also that random soldier will have to march everywhere. He had privileges in terms of when everybody was getting drilled, he could be sitting doing paperwork and not get worked half to death. Not figurative, not literal. Nobody was getting worked half to death. Surprisingly enough, military was not really dangerous in any way, shape, or form. Like, all the people who ended up being injured there, it was just unlucky circumstances. I wouldn't talk about that, but what I can tell you is that it was accidents. They were stupid militaristic accidents with a lot of stupidity involved, but general it was the same as they would get injured here. It was nothing military specific. It was just random human stupidity. Which shit happens, okay? People do dumb shit, and some of them were not even that dumb. They were just against regulations, which were like, who follows regulations, am I right? I'm not even sure if I should upload this video. Well, I don't tell anybody. Perhaps I should add a prefix that this is all fake. And then nobody can tell me nothing. This is all fake. Why did I even start talking about the military? Because I was talking about the privilege. And I started talking about the privilege because why did I start talking about? I was on top of the mountain, and I started going off about heritage. Huh. I don't remember. Why did I? What made me rant on and on about that? I don't know. Oh no! It's all wet here too. Damn it. Well, what do you know? Rains kicked off summer with a bang. Like, it was 4 rainy days. I talked about it yesterday. So the greenery, the shrubbery was like meh. Before that, when summer starts, those rains go out, and the shrubbery's like Hell yeah! Now it's all over the place. It's going wild. Okay. Here, I have to be careful not to fall into the water. Okay, I avoided the water. I still can't remember. Stupid me. I mean, if I was smart, I would pause the video, go back and look at what I was talking about. But I'm not smart, so fuck you. You didn't subscribe for insightful conversation. You subscribed for just, oh no, oh, okay. Now my shoes are full of water. Fuck me, daddy. Okay, I'll try to stick on this high ground, even though it's, oh, there's a walkway right there. I think, I hope it's a walkway. Yeah, it looks like a walkway. I hope it's not flooded. Well, maybe it's not a walkway, but at least it's kind of more clear. It's a car track, I'm pretty sure. It's actually a pretty cool feeling, having your shoes flooded. Oh, I walked around the entire mountain, which is cool. This is a terrible framing. This is an okay framing with lighting coming from the side. Man, it is hot. Okay, hold on. Let me turn my "it is hot" mode on. There we go. Protecting me head. By the way, I was thinking recently. If you know me, you know my my meh attitude towards the opulence culture, and I was thinking about this brand. I think it's Timberlake or Timberland. I don't know. It's something about wood and like landmarks. And I was thinking, okay, I found a little road. I was thinking, is this brand a part of opulence culture? Like, isn't it like Supreme shit like that? I mean, I wouldn't stop wearing the hat, because that's not the point. The hat was given to me by my dad when I was much younger. It was like 10 years. Actually, yeah, it was 10 fucking years ago. Wow. Maybe even more. No, not more. Okay, not more. It was 10 to 8. I can't remember exactly, but it was approximately 10 to 8. Yeah. So I wouldn't stop wearing it, because for me it's just a hat. It's not like I don't do opulence with it. The act of me wearing it is not an opulent act. Like, there is no intentional opulence in this act. It's just, I have it, okay, whatever. It's like if somebody gave me a Supreme t-shirt as a gift, whatever, I'll totally wear it. I don't give a shit. It's a good, if it is a good, if I like it. So what I was asking is, put it down in the comments, is this a part of opulence culture? Like, do people show off with that? Like, is this some kind of Supreme type of brand? Yes? No? I don't know. I mean, I can probably figure that out on the internet, but I have more interesting things to figure out. As, for example, Black Lives Matter movement that really took it off right now in America. And as I already said in the previous video, you know, wholeheartedly with those people. A revolutionary to my dying breath. Oh no! Okay. Hold on a second. How do I crisscross? There's a like little pond here. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I got it. My shoes already half wet, so perhaps I shouldn't be as picky, but I'm still can never be too careful. Oh man, I love it. I love the smell of watery water, of like this bog swamp smell. Oh, it's amazing. I just generally love wet shit. Ocean, lake, river, give me all that. Wet weather, rain. Okay, come on, I'm in. Sign me up. Oh, look, there is something here. Damn it. The sun. The sun is making it not as cool. There is a little thing. Let me show you. Okay, there we go. Check it out. It's like a circle. Circle of watery water. I don't know why it's here and who done this. Let me go around it. But it's here. Maybe there's a satanic sect that sacrifices people. Or perhaps it's the bikers, you know? Yeah, that makes more sense. Maybe bikers train here to like ride in circles or some shit like that. You see? There you go. Almost. Half of it is dry, but half of it is filled with water because the land is not level. So let me try to get in the middle. Maybe I'll get sacrificed to the Lord of the Flies or whatever. Okay, aliens, come take me. Ain't nobody taking me. Nobody wants me. Even fucking aliens don't care. Hey. Ah, look at that. I got a little hair sticking out there. Hey, there you go. There. My laughter is probably annoying as shit for some people. I actually got it in the military. I didn't do this kind of thing before that. I picked it. I don't think it is half stolen, half original. But there was this guy. He was a like big buff dude. Not buff in a sense of like muscly. Buff in a sense of he was plump, very fat, and he would laugh like that. And shit. And I kind of stole it from him. His laugh was more hysterical, and it was annoying, at least to me. My laugh is more, I don't know. It has different frequencies to it, at least. I don't know. I'm just trying to justify me hating that guy for his laugh. Some people probably hate me for mine. So fuck you. Get it? You hate me for my laugh? Fuck you. Okay, I'll try to climb this mountain. I don't think it's possible. Especially not in this rainy weather. But I'll try. If I fail, let that be a lesson to all who tread this land, whatever. Maybe it's not as hard as I thought. Things always seem harder than they actually are. There we go. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. See down there? Down there there's the road. And I'm back on top here. And let me show you something. Now check this out. I've never seen anything like that. It's like the bitey, oh, it is the bitey plant that pricks you and then you get bitten by it. But it has these little flowers, like huge ones. I've seen tiny ones, I've never seen big ones. Maybe I'm just not a good naturalist. Which would be natural. Naturally would be. Because I love the outdoors. But capitalism makes me stay indoors. Which I'm trying to break the curse off, by the way. With this here videos. try to like get outside. Did I show you the rift? I don't think I did. Let me show you the rift. It's cute. You're gonna love it. Okay, here's the rift. Here's the shrubbery. Here's the down. And it's pretty steep. And then up there, you can see another hill. I'm not sure why it's the down here. Perhaps they were making this road to get to that place for like giant cars, construction vehicles, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe they all like this mountain, this here, and that there mountain are both fakey-dakey, and they made them out of dirt they pulled out of there. Maybe that was the case. I don't know. These mountains do feel kind of fakey-dakey. But yeah. Do not know. Will require additional old Google images searches for this field in order to find out. In the city. Somewhere in this city I live. It's my home. But my actual home has always been in my heart. I don't like staying in one place for too long. I like moving all the time. Man, it's the sun. I should be walking like backwards, just talk to the camera. Hey there, fellas. Hey there, fella dudes. Maybe I should like hold the camera like that. I've seen some shots like this. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I don't actually watch that YouTuber, but I know that video clip. I think it was featured in so many places, and it's funny. Maybe I should do a vlog. And I was thinking about, like, I've always, since like the very early age, I always wanted to do this kind of public affairs, you know, media type shit. I remember I did a newspaper, or like family newspaper, way back in the day. I once did a newspaper, like a wall type of kind of wallpaper news thing for my summer camp group, with art and shit and comics published by some other people as well. And I did all sorts of shit, and it always kind of involved media and visual type of things. Maybe I should do vlogging, because I thought that maybe I should do educational videos, but then I just look at that and I say, hey, you know, would that really be a good thing to add? Because there are very good educational videos out there, like say Crash Course. There's all sorts of YouTubers doing philosophy, like Philosophy Tube, and Big Joel and other like guys. They do criticism, they do thinking, and like they do great job. It's a tremendous job. Tremendous. Trump. Mr. Trump, it's doing tremendous job. Great job. Amazing job. Let's just say amazing. So there are already people who do that shit, and who do it good. They don't just like do it, they do it good. So maybe me doing a vlog would be better in terms of like, you know, like raw freestyle kind of analysis of situation, like how people actually work. Because when we are confronted with a situation, we don't really go out and Google shit because of it, because we have to make a decision, like right there, right now. And most of us don't really have the time to Google and look shit up and understand.
if we did, it'd be a much better world. But not a lot of people do have time for that, and they only have time to watch like videos in their spare time and do space self-education, which I spent too much time on. But I just enjoy that shit. So perhaps this kind of vlog thing would be more insightful. How do I put it? This form of art revealing, like looking at my mind, looking at myself, observing my activities from this from like unbiased, unscripted type of perspective. Maybe this would be an interesting art form. It's like Big Joel, Big Joel. Go check out his YouTube channel. He's amazing. He oftentimes takes like a crappy piece of media, and he analyzes the shit out of it and what we can get from thinking about it. And I think that perhaps me doing a vlog might act as this kind of thing. Like, don't look at this and take it take it word for word. Look at this, and I would also look at this and try to understand why he thinks, why I think in specific ways, how I approach situations, how I am a product of this current culture we have, and what parts of it are great, what parts of it are terrible. Just try to analyze the world through me, the living, breathing human being, even though a very weird type of person. But perhaps this exact kind of weirdness might be helpful. It might reveal some hidden sides of our humanity. Like, for example, I bet nobody had problems with internet recently. Well, what do you know? If I travel the Trans-Siberian Railroad, I'll have to think about that. Or nobody had really have problems with getting their phones charged. Well, if and when I travel the Trans-Siberian Railroad, I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think about all kinds of shit. So I don't know. I will try to interact with my public as much as possible, because if you have something worth saying, leave the comment down below. If you have some viewpoint, please provide an article, and perhaps I'll engage with that. But what I am here to do is do street philosophy, is do take all the concepts that philosophy teaches us and apply them in practice. View my life and all these little things that happen to me through those lenses, and serve as an example of how we people do shit. Not as like good example, like a role model. Of course not. I mean, I don't mistake myself for some sort of saint guy. I'll do mistakes like everybody does. I do stupid shit like everybody does. But that adds to the point of, here, look, I'm actually a human person. And the way that I will manage these mistakes that I will inevitably do, that will inevitably happen, would be a way to analyze how a society made of individuals will function, how it does function currently. Because I'm just your average guy struggling under late capitalism as all of us. If you like Donald Trump, fuck you. No, I mean, I like Donald Trump, but not as a politician. I like him as a comedy person. I would be probably terrified if he was our president, but come on, our president is Vladimir Putin. So, fuck me, I guess. Anyway, I think that's it. I filmed everything I wanted to film for today. Maybe I'll film a little bit in the evening. Let me show you a little something. There. See this? There's like a little kind of line of bushes. Not this one, but that one. And it extends all the way up there. I bet there's this little water duct type of thing. I bet that's why. So, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Look at that beautiful city. Maybe one day I'll build up the courage to film in the city, but not yet. I'm still a cowardly little coward boy. I don't want. I'm afraid of other people judging me for having them in their footage, and I'm not even sure if that's legal. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.